So it looks like Samsung went back to the drawing board with the Galaxy S26 lineup, and we're seeing some pretty weird last-minute shakeups. But on the bright side, the Galaxy S26 Ultra is finally getting a long-awaited upgrade we've been asking for years. Let's get into it. What's up guys, Sal here. So first up, we know for sure that the S26 Ultra is getting Samsung's brand new M14 OLED panel. This thing comes with richer colors, higher brightness, and better efficiency across the board. But more importantly, Samsung could finally be adding a feature people have been asking for, 10-bit color. Right now, both the S25 Ultra and even the Z Fold 7 are stuck with 8-bit panels. But according to a new report, that's changing with the S26 Ultra. So what's the big difference? Well, an 8-bit panel can show around 16 million colors, while a 10-bit panel can display over a billion. Yeah, that's a massive jump, but in real-world use, would you actually notice? Well, in specific situations, yes. The most obvious difference is in gradient areas. You won't see that banding effect you sometimes get with 8-bit displays. For regular stuff like scrolling social media, watching YouTube, or navigating the UI, you probably won't notice much because most of that content is still 8-bit anyway. Where it does matter is with HDR10 or Dolby Vision content or when viewing 10-bit photos. That's when you get richer, more accurate colors, smoother gradients with no banding, the exact colors the director intended, not the overboosted or artificial look we usually get. So yeah, a 10-bit panel has been long overdue. Combine that with the new M14 tech, COE layer and privacy display, and it looks like Samsung's really putting in the work this time to level up the S26 Ultra's screen. Now onto the lineup itself, this whole situation is a mess. First, Samsung decided to axe the S26 Plus and replace it with the S26 Edge. Then they renamed the base model to S26 Pro. But a few days ago, reports came out that the Edge is now cancelled because the S25 Edge didn't sell well. So since there's no Edge anymore, the S26 Plus is back and the Pro name is gone too. Yep, that's right, the Pro moniker isn't actually making its way to the base S26. Instead, it's gonna be called just the Galaxy S26. So yeah, after all that chaos, we're right back where we started. Galaxy S26, S26 Plus, and S26 Ultra. Honestly, that's the right call. The base S25 just doesn't have enough upgrades to justify the Pro tag. And let's be real, calling a phone Pro when there is no regular model in the lineup makes zero sense. Sometimes sticking with what works is the smarter move, and I'm glad that Samsung finally realized that. Now because of all these last minute changes, some rumors claim Samsung might delay the Unpacked event. Normally it happens in January, but a Greek outlet called TechManiac says it could be pushed to March next year. Personally, I doubt that. At most, we might see a short delay of a couple of weeks, but 2 months? That seems far-fetched. According to them, the S26 Ultra's development is finished, but the S26 and Plus are still being finalized. Here's the thing though, TechManiacs doesn't exactly have a spotless track record. Some of their leaks hit, others completely miss. The recent Z Fold 7 report was way off, so until we see something solid, take that March launch rumor with a healthy dose of skepticism. Now here's where it gets interesting. Someone apparently got access to the S26 firmware files, and it seems Samsung's been testing 2 different camera setups for the S26 and S26 Plus. One setup is identical to last year's models. The other has a new 50 megapixel main camera, a new 50 megapixel ultra wide, same as the S25 Ultra, a new 12 megapixel 3x telephoto, and the same front camera. The problem is, we don't know which one Samsung's actually going with. If they go with the new setup, that would be a huge step up. Long overdue honestly, since the base and Plus models have had basically the same cameras for years. But if they stick with the old ones, then what we're really getting this year? A slightly bigger battery for the base variant? That's not enough. Apple gave their base iPhone 17 the same 2 cameras as the Pro models. So if Samsung doesn't want to go that far, the least they can do is give us this new set of sensors they've been testing. Anyway, that's where things stand. Now with the S26 Ultra, Samsung's actually getting roasted over something that doesn't even exist. Plus I've got some more updates on the handset. Click right here to watch that and I'll see you there.